really do believe in the journey that we're on as a university, have to be top class. And effectively, I'm going to put down that challenge. Do we want to be the best in what is a fairly mediocre sector? Teaching and learning across the higher education sector is, you know, if you think about it, actually not that great in many ways. And I'd actually challenge us. I think we could be really the best of the best, and that means changing and thinking fundamentally about how we do everything that we do, and about how teaching and learning fits at Coventry. Not teaching and learning in the higher education sector as it has been, but how we want it to be, how we really believe our students learn, and then with conviction going sort of thinking through that and making things happen. That's a really big ask, I know that. Why do I say that? And I'm going to say this in a few minutes for those of you who are able to make the course directors meeting, which I believe I scheduled slightly before Marina scheduled this, but anyway, there we go. Which is, we've done some fantastic things, and thank you so much, in how we've addressed teaching and learning across the university, and how we've changed the student experience. And that change in student experience has been about the quality of what we do in the classroom, about what we deliver to our students, how we deliver it to our students. And you as colleagues in BESS have been more instrumental than most in making really massive change and massive strides to ensure that the students are really satisfied with the experience they get in the classroom. We have a new generation of students, you may have noticed. This cohort 3, version 2015, are the first group of students who have paid £9,000, or pretty close to £9,000 in Coventry's case, throughout their time with us. We've been collecting a lot of data about teaching and learning through module evaluation and course evaluation over the last few years. Last year we did 175,000 survey instruments, and that gives us a lot of information, some very rich information about the experience, about teaching and learning. Whether you like the NSS-like questions or not, it gives us a lot of data. And the data, it means that we can look at cohorts as they progress through. And for the first time, you can't tell me no minutes left when you didn't tell me how many minutes I had in the first place. I'm working on it. That was 10, was it? Fantastic. Just to explain, Marina and I have worked together for a very long time, and we wrote what I thought was a really interesting paper. Do you remember back in 1999? Yeah. With 3 colleagues, all from different parts of the university, and we wrote a paper on teaching and learning back then that was that I think was really quite interesting and worth having a look at if anyone can find it. All I was going to say about the student experience is, by looking at the cohorts and actually tracking people through, we've had 2 cohorts that have graduated, the 2014-2013 cohorts, where they've come in at a level of satisfaction, and we've grown that, and we've exited them at 90 and 91 student satisfaction. Fantastic. And it's had massive impact on league tables and so on. Looking at the data right now, we've got for the first time ever a dip with the cohort. They've got the first year, they came in more satisfied than normal, and we appear to have taken a little bit of satisfaction out of the equation. Now, is this a national trend? Is it a local trend? I don't know yet, but we're not going to rest on our laurels. We're going to put in place a series of actions right now, and I'm about to introduce that today, working with the Associate Deans Teaching and Learning, to make sure that we don't sort of sit and think, oh, well, it's going to be a national trend because they're all coming in at £9,000. We're going to do something about it, and we're going to really focus back onto teaching and learning. So the message is, teaching and learning is just as important as research, but in order to be the sort of university that I think we all aspire to, they both have to be given absolute priority. And we're building, it has to be said, from the research from a very early place in terms of discovery research. So let's make teaching and learning and research equally valuable. And you can be instrumental in making sure that that the university maintains that student satisfaction through really high quality pedagogy and really fantastically well educated students. Thank you.
Thank you very much.